Big hand for these two kids, huh? Fantastic. They're called the lava-proof boots, right? Did I say that right? Huh? You're Steven, right? He's Steve.
But we take them off when we play.
Yeah. And Danny Jacobs. What's the matter with my mic?
Stop that!
Huh? Danny Jacobs and Steve Salmon. Like, give them a nice big hand, both the guys, huh? Fantastic. Now, before you get a judge, before you be judged, she's gonna want to see your bun, so get out there and
Swing!
huh? Swing! Holy shit! These guys were all prepared for that, huh? Nate, no, that's enough. One time, one peek. Nancy Jane, you're first.
One time is never enough, Wally.
Stop that. No, stop. One time's never enough?
Cool, two guys.
Two
Do it
for one.
again. Look.
Are
That
you?
reminds me of last night.
Stop that. Just judge the guy. What kind of a score do you have for these two guys? The lava-proof boots.
But show them your butts. No, they got cute little ones. How old are
Huh?
they? Isn't this a good show?
They're in their young 20s.
Oh, that's cool. They're legal.
Yes. Oh yeah. A 10. Oh, clutch.
I don't judge on the male anatomy. I'm sorry.
No.
My girlfriend would shoot the shit out of me.
She's sitting right over there. Yeah.
She'd disown me.
She's
Somebody made a comment earlier. This guy was sitting over here.
Yeah.
Doesn't he look like what did I mean? Johnny Depp from Benny and June?
All right.
There's some gal over here was much. I said, damn, she's right. Give you guys a 9. Not bad.
A 9. Okay. All right. Edna Brown.
I liked him, and I thought maybe that I could understand the words, but I couldn't. A 9.
A 9. All right. 28 points for the guys. Big hand for the guys. Danny and Steve did nice. I thought they did real nice. All right. All right. That's a good idea. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the show's been fantastic so far, but one of our very special guests with us tonight, Edna Brown, does great stand-up comedy. And we call her the Queen of Comedy. And right now we'd like to invite her out. If you give her a nice big round of applause, she'll come out, she'll do some funny stuff for you. Edna Brown.
Thank you very much, Wally. You know, that's hard to follow these acts like that. I think they were all great. Can we have the lights up? Yeah, because I feel like I'm hiding in the alley. Yes. Put on your old rubber bustle and get out and hustle, 'cause tomorrow the rent is due. While the bees are making honey, get your ass to making money. If you can't get 5, take 2. Yes. I know, I was working up in Canada, and they had this hotel, you know, and I called the manager the next morning. He said, "What's eating you?" I said, "That's what I'd like to know." I told him I got a leak in my bathtub. He said, "Well, go ahead, the customer's always right." These two ladies were standing in the lobby of the restaurant. She said, "You know, I'd like to go to Boston to get scrod." The other one says, "I'd like to go too, because I never heard of it in the past tense." Yes. Like this hooker came in the bar. This gentleman sitting at the bar, very well dressed. She went over and poked him. She said, "What's your name? What's your name?" He didn't answer her. "What's your name?" He says, "Scram you, bitch." She said, "Polish, eh?" Yeah. Well, you learn a lot when you're working around these bars and stuff, you know. That's that. If they did 3 shows that night, and all 3 shows this couple stayed and they drank doubles all night long. At the end of the evening, the waitress came over. She said, Miss, your husband just slid under the table." She said, "My husband just came in that door." True. But you know, a lot of people talk about animals. Well, you know, we all know that chickens don't wear underwear because they're peckers on their face. That's true. This frog was standing there, and he looked up to God. He says, God, how come I'm all green and I have a yellow dick? God says, I don't do colors. He says, well, what am I going to do? He says, you got to go see the wizard. So he left, and here comes a zebra. He says, I don't know if I'm black with white stripes or black with black stripes. He says, I don't do colors. Well, what am I going to do? He says, you got to go see the wizard. How do I get there? He says, follow the yellow dick toad. Well, you know what animal has the shortest sex life? That's the frog. One jump and he croaks. Man, I tell you, when I was working up in Canada, they had a drive-in confessional up there. It's called Toot and Tell. This young man drove up and said, Father, is it all right to have intercourse after communion? The priest said, yes, as long as you don't block the aisle. Oh, this drunk stumbles in. The priest heard him, so he knocks on the slide. The drunk says, never mind knocking, because there ain't no paper on this side either. Oh, yeah. Everybody likes to talk about when they go to the doctor, you know. This fellow went to the doctor. He says, doctor, I got a problem. He says, I pass gas a lot. And the funny thing is, you can't hear it and you can't smell it. In fact, I'm doing it right now. So the doctor wrote out a prescription. What's the prescription for, doctor? He says, for nasal decongestant and a hearing aid. This one fellow went, he said, Doc, I think I'm oversexed. He said, what do you mean you're oversexed? Well, my wife and I get together about 4 times a week. He said, that's not bad. Yeah, but I got a girlfriend we get together 4 times a week. That's not bad either. Yeah, but I got a boyfriend we get together 4 times a week. He said, hey man, you better get a hold of yourself. He says, I do that 4 times a week. Oh, this woman, little elderly ladies out there cleaning off their sidewalk, you know, and for the snow and ice, and she's spreading ashes, you know, and this fella came up, he says, hey man, I wouldn't do that. He says, you should have help, like somebody help you, like your husband. She said, this is my husband. You know? Oh, you did. You heard about the fellow that went fishing? He caught 3 mermaids and 1 smelt. Well, I know, I heard the groaning. It sounds like the Mormon Tabernacle Choir over here. No, but actually, this little elderly lady sitting out on the ice, you know, this fella come along, a little old gentleman, he says, are you getting any? She said, just enough to keep the hole open. Well, you know, people tell you stories, you know, they always have something to say. Like this fellow went to, he had this parrot, you know. Well, this lady, no, it's a lady that had that, she wanted to pet. She didn't know what kind of pet. She didn't want a dog, she didn't want a cat. He said, how about this parrot? And he said, oh. She said, I don't know, they're so vulgar. And he says, well, I'll take them home. She said, I entertain the ladies from the church. We play cards every Monday. So sure enough, she took the bird home anyway. And it was hot, the windows were shut, the ladies were smoking, and the bird's going, Jesus Christ, it's hot in here. Jesus Christ, it's hot in here. Well, she got so upset, she took the bird back and told the guy about it. He says, I'll tell you what, he says, if he does that again, give him another chance. Just pick up that cage and swing it around your head about 3 or 4 times. He'll stop. So sure enough, the ladies come over, the birds in the cage, same thing. Jesus Christ, it's hot in here. Jesus Christ, it's hot in here. She picked up that cage and she's going like this. He says, whee, feel that fucking breeze. about the you heard about the two owls? One was constipated, one had laryngitis, one couldn't hoot worth a shit, and the other one shit worth a hoot. You know. Well, we're talking about everything that's coming up here, you know. Like this guy was in bed in a hospital, and the nurse was making the bed around it. You know, he says, "I hate hospitals. I hate them." He says, "They treat you like a dog." She says, "No, they don't. Now roll over." When I was in Canada working, around the holidays they check out your car if you're carrying. They figure you're carrying a lot of booze. And this one guy was stopped. You know, the policeman says, "I would like to see your license." He looked at the license. He said, "There's only one name on it. It was Ralph." He says, "You must have a last name." He says, "I do, officer, but it's a long story. My real name is Ralph Dingeling." He says, "I went to medical school. I studied very hard, received my MD. I became known as Ralph Dingeling, MD. I did so well in that profession, I went to dental college, received my DDS. Here I am, Ralph Dingeling, MD, DDS. I did so well financially in both professions. I took a trip to Mexico and I met up with this girl. She gave me VD. Here I am, Ralph Dingeling, MD, DDS, VD. But the medical school found out about it, took away my MD, and here I am, Ralph Dingeling, DDS, VD. The dental school found out about it, took away my DDS, and here I am, Ralph Dingeling, VD. And the VD took away my Dingeling, and here I am, Ralph. Yeah, thank you very much.
Edna Brown. Fantastic. Edna's been doing shows with us for, well, we can't count the last 10 years because we haven't done nothing, but hey, one of the Chuck Bears days, what? 20 years ago? 25 years ago? Fantastic. Another nice big hand for Edna Brown. Our next young man invented a pill to give guys great erections, but you gotta swallow it quicker, you get a stiff neck. How about you again for Larry Zub? Where's Larry? Larry Zub. He's going to do, I think, American Pie, right? Larry Zub? Oh, yeah. We need that, that mic. And, okay. All right. It's going to take a couple minutes to get him set. We want to thank you people for coming down. You've been a great audience. I have a lot of relatives that are here tonight, and friends and everything, and new peoples and everything. We just appreciate you, you know, being so nice to come down and see our show. A little rusty. We haven't done it in a long time, but you've been with us. It's working great. Thank you very, very much. Let's have a nice big hand for Larry Zub.
Thank you. Should give a big hand to Wally and B too. They've brought a lot of fun nights for a lot of fun people. It's a lot of fun. This song goes back to when I had hair, and so that tells you how far it is. But it's a great audience participation song, and you're welcome to sing along. And this is for my wife Marcia, who always keeps the rock and roll in my life. Long, long time ago, and I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance. Maybe they'd be happy for a while. February made me shiver. Every paper I deliver, bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step, and I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widow bride. But something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye.